Welcome back to your video tutorials, Excel 2013 spreadsheets. Today is day 18 and exercise 2. We're gonna do another small exercise using the pivot tables and slicers. Okay, I'm gonna snap this window to the left hand side. We're gonna open our Excel student files. Once we open our Excel student files, we're gonna go back. Okay, we're gonna open Unit A. But it's gonna be Unit A exercises. We open the folder, and then we're gonna open Mike's Furniture Store. There you go. We are gonna open the folder, and then we are gonna open Mike's Furniture Store spreadsheet. We open that spreadsheet. Okay, there we go. Now you guys are gonna see some data here. Okay. So basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna be highlighting this data, and I'm gonna before we do that, we have to use the file, save as, under my computer, and then we have Excel 2013 folder. Okay, we are gonna rename this file with pivot table and slicers 2. Okay, and I'm also gonna be including the Excel workbook. We're not gonna change the save as type, it's just a workbook, and then we click on save. There you go. Here's a new name into the title bar. Now there's some instructions here. You guys probably worked before in this file. I'm just gonna delete that, and I'm gonna delete this other picture below. There you go. Okay. Now right here we have items, totals. Okay, perfect. Okay. Now right here it looks like we're missing some labels. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use months. We're gonna go with January, and then we're gonna use a fill handle until all these cells with the consecutive months. Okay, now right here we are being asked for the totals. Okay, I could definitely use a quick analysis, but it's gonna have to be a couple of clicks. If you just click into the arrow zone, it's gonna give me the totals. Okay, by month and by item. There you go. Okay, now if I come back to insert, I'm gonna click into the pivot table. Okay, now I need to select the range. Okay, so I'm gonna click right here. The insertion point is already there using this icon right here. I'm gonna collapse the window, and then I'm gonna be able to select, see the data that we wanna convert into a pivot table. Then I'm gonna re-expand this window because now we need to select where this is gonna be going. Okay, now you guys can see we have sheet 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on existing worksheet, right? But I'm gonna make sure that I delete what the contents there. I'm gonna click on sheet number 2. See, sheet 2 exclamation mark is gonna be added. Now I'm gonna click on A1. A1 is just gonna be also added. Okay. Now when we click on OK, there's my pivot table. And right here we have the pivot table fields. Okay. Now the reason why I'm doing this in this case is because, well, remember that we could just go ahead and start adding these different items. Okay, and then we have our pivot table. Okay, now see, a lot of times I don't like to use the pivot tables. Okay, it's very similar. If we convert that, see, if we come back and convert this into a table, right? But the reason why I did this is because I want to add or insert the slicers. Okay. Now, um, before we do that, okay, remember that normally you guys are just gonna be adding. See, just click into the item that is gonna be displayed, and Excel is gonna be putting the item into, in this case, into the row fields. Okay, we can always think, I mean, see, move things around. Some of these items we won't be able to move them. Okay, but for example, see, we have this one, some of launch. Okay, so we could be moving those things around. Now, okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and scroll down. Okay, because I'm gonna click inside and I'm gonna come back to the insert tab. And right here I'm gonna be looking for the slicers. Okay, so the whole thing here creating the pivot table was because I wanna add the slicers. Okay, one click into every single check mark, into every single little box, and when we click on OK, and there's the slicers. Okay, now we just need to start moving these things around, kind of put them in order. Okay, um, there we go. So just take your time, left click into the title bar, hold and drag into the new position. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit and see how many more I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so maybe we could add another one over here. I need to scroll. Here's the other. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm gonna go ahead and moving this other. No? And it looks like we have the totals out here. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna come back up here and I'm gonna hide the ribbon. Okay, so that we could display, see, all my slicers here. There we go. Okay, so we have the slicers, and that's all I'm gonna be displaying. Okay, so here's the months. Now we have a scroll bar that we could scroll. Okay, if we want to show the data for April, one click on April, and there for lunch suite we have 8, dining room 9, lecture 8, lazy boy we're probably gonna have to scroll. There it goes. There's 12. Lampstands we have 10, single bed 7, etc. etc. Okay, in August, see, we will find out right away. See, what was the sales in August? In May, we want to find out about May. There you go. Okay, now under May, let's see, the double bed. Okay, for May, double bed, we had 12. Okay, any information here that is changed? Okay, so that was May. Let's see, that was May double bed. Okay, let's go ahead and display everything here. Okay, now we have May. Okay, and I'm looking for the double bed. There it is. So that was 12. Okay, now let's say that this data is going to change. Okay, let's say that we have 23. Okay, so we try to change it. It's not, we're gonna be able. Now, we're gonna need to come back to sheet 1, look for May. Okay, double beds. And right here, we're gonna type in 23, enter. Because we have the formula, all the data is gonna be updated. Now, let's go back. Okay, here's the pivot table. Okay, So we're gonna need to reload it. Okay, we're gonna have to, just right click and refresh. Okay, now when we refresh, there we go. See, now we have the double bed 23 on May. Okay, when we come back here into and click on May, okay, and scroll down to see the others, there's the double bed 23. Okay, so any information, okay, all this information is going to be linked to the main table here. Any information that is updated here, when we come back to worksheet, and we just need to right click and click on refresh, all the data is going to be updated, and it's also going to be updated into the slice. Okay, so there we go. That's a great way, okay, that's a great way to see. That's just a great way to filter the data. Okay, now if we still see have other options. Okay, when we come back up here, okay, and click into, I'm gonna click into one of these slicers. When we come back up here, let's see if we have, okay, let me go ahead and display the ribbon again. Okay, so you're gonna click right here into the title bar, one of them, and we have the slicer options. Okay, we could definitely see, click into one of them and start, maybe format them individually. Okay, um, just to make it a little bit more interesting, and see we could also display the data better. Okay, so click into the title bar and from here, see we could be changing, okay, the view of each of these slicers. Okay, we have to click into one of them in order for us to have the slicer tool options. Okay, alrighty, so right here, worksheet number 1. Okay, um, let's say that this is a sales data. Number 2, we're gonna have here slicers and pivot. Slicers and pivot table. Enter. We have an extra one. We don't need this one, so we could right click into it and delete this particular spreadsheet. Okay, and there we are. There we are. Okay. Um, we have our pivot table and slicers. The main reason of creating the pivot table is because then we could go ahead and apply our slices, and the slices are really gonna help. Okay, perfect. So thank you for watching. Make sure that you guys click on save. Okay, and you guys are more than welcome to experiment. Okay, I'm gonna close that, close my notepad, my folder, and there we go. Okay, so thank you for watching. Until the next video tutorial. Bye bye.